Hey folks, Bob Rapp here. It's about 5 o'clock on the 26th of April. The first lab that we're going to be going through is actually called Automated ML. And remember that we got here by getting to ml.azure.com. So we're going to start now. We're going to do a new Automated ML run. And I'm going to create a data set from local files. And I'm going to call this demo2. And I'm going to take the defaults here. I'm going to browse from files, and there's a file location that I've already been to called bank marketing. And this, by the way, is a file that is in your lab. Okay, so I'm uploading that file right now. Looks good. It's parsing that data set and info, and often you don't know what's in your file, so this is good. This looks like a sensible amount of data. And we're going to say profile the data set after creation. We can talk a little bit about it if you want that, but I'm just going to take the defaults and create because, you know, I'm assuming that I'm not a data scientist here. I'm just learning some new stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the one here that was created later, which is demo2. I'm going to go ahead and choose a compute cluster. Now, I created a compute cluster earlier, and I'm going to call this demo2. And I'm interested in education as the value, and I've got a compute cluster here that I created. Now, what's interesting is classification and regression. What do I think I'm probably doing here? In this case, I'm doing regression, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But well, it said classification, so I'm like, okay, maybe I should choose that one because I'm not sure what that means. But I like clicking all those buttons, right? So I'm going to create a new automated machine learning run. And it's going to start looking at my data, looking at underlying models to see which ones are useful. And by the way, as we look at this right now, it's not yet started, but as I refresh it, now it's running. You're going to start seeing some data fill out here because what it's going to do is take the data and apply it to different models, because one of the difficulties in ML is to figure out which data and which model go together. It's kind of the magic of data science. So we're going to spend more time talking about that, and we're submitting the run to complete. We could make a lot of edits here and we can control other things, but we don't have to. So if we don't know, if we're kind of a citizen data scientist, this could be a very interesting thing as it starts to look at the algorithms that we're going to use. It's going to pick them, and then we're going to look in another chapter about what happened in the experiment. Okay, happy hunting. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.